7. The Late Middle Ages, the 14th and 15th centuries. Key vocabulary: famine, plague, tenant, blame, steady. 7.1 The Crisis of the 14th Century. During this century, 3 catastrophes affected Europe: war, famine, and the Black Death. Wars were continuous in this period. The most devastating was that between England and France from 1337 to 1475, known as the 100 Years' War. In other countries, feudal lords fought against each other and against their kings in wars that destroyed harvests and fields. Famine was also caused by a lack of food because a change in the climate brought harsher winters and reduced the harvests. Malnutrition debilitated the population, which had weaker defenses against illnesses compared to people today. The Black Death, most probably an epidemic of bubonic plague, caused the death of 1/3 of the population in Europe between 1348 and 1352. It came from Asia and spread along the trade routes, so it affected the cities most. 7.2 The consequences of the crisis. The crisis affected the population, economy, and society. The population dropped from 80 to 45 million between 1300 and 1400. The economy suffered a recession since agricultural production fell and there was less demand for manufactured products. Trading profits were also much lower. The crisis produced various social conflicts. In the countryside, there were frequent peasant rebellions against the landowners, who tried to compensate for their losses by putting pressure on their tenants. In the cities, the population attacked the wealthier classes and sometimes destroyed Jewish districts, blaming Jews for all the catastrophes. 7.3 The 15th Century Recovery. During the 15th century, there was a steady recovery. Kings controlled the feudal lords, the population started growing again, agriculture and craftsmanship recovered due to greater demand, and trading improved, while the search for new trade routes began, leading to great geographical discoveries. Prosperity also brought a new mentality and new discoveries that led to the European Renaissance.